Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And the quarterback dropping back. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Breaking tackles. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up 1st downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Direct snap to the back. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Boy, the script that this offensive coordinator's put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formations, personnel groupings, run, pass, and it's working to perfection. Now, as they move the ball into the red zone area, can they put this ball into the end zone?
That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, tie. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of a rush for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now they get set to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Opening play of the drive. Quick throw to the left. Good enough for the 1st down to the 37. And the Trojans come to the line to run the hurry up.
They're going to pick up a 1st down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Trying to get the throw off. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
It has been a tough 1st half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the 2nd half.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. He lets it go. Catch is made down the middle. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, SC.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Second down play coming up. Quick throw caught on the left side. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. From the shotgun, drops back. He's on the run. Launches deep. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
Four verts put so much pressure on your secondary. The quarterback has time to throw. You've got four receivers streaking into the back part of your defense. Eventually, the quarterback's going to find an open target. If he has the time, and he did here, he makes him pay for it.
Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Handoff from the shotgun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Down he goes. A sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crosses the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. USC offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Getting set, second down play here. Action fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. The Trojans bring their punt team onto the field. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic and moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
The junior gets home, making a sack there.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here's the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made. And he's brought down, but they move backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
Man, really good job here by the defense. Tying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the 1st down.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Tennessee offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Airing this one out toward the sideline. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up. The Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Southern California.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He went backwards on first down, so second and long for the 24. Play action fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. The defense with a sack. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pressure is coming. Going to try to use his legs here. Finds room at the 30.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38. That's a gutsy call by this coach at this stage of the game in this field position, but it works.
Yeah, they roll the dice here early in the game, and it works out because if they don't convert there, boy, the opposing offense starts in great field position.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He's back to throw again on second and 10. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defense coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, looking to throw it. Pass rush closing in. He's sacked and he brought down right at the 5-yard line.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
He's moving out of the pocket. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. They've got him. It's a sack. The defense will take some momentum to halftime after that one. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. It's a fumble. It's a turnover.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Offense operating from the pistol. On the jet sweep. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Defense is coming after him. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone.
They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bama.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. The Trojans will come to the line and crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Out of the gun now on third down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Gets some space around the 30. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, USC. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner decides to field it. Could be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Power and great pass the defender. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down after the incompletion. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Brought down after the takeaway. A big play by the defense to end this quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times, and you should focus more on preserving the lead.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. An important third down attempt for this offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Let's see if they can get it going here. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Trojans with 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Because that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Man, that jet jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Oh, and it's nearly picked off. Receiver onto the ball in the end zone. Sets up second down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Finding space at the 20. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And that run produces a decent game.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Hard running through a tackle. Touchdown, tie. Still no answer from this offense. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering, where was that earlier in this football game? Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On first and 10, looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Tight Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Trojans. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
A screen to the wide receiver. And he's not going to get there. The two-point drive fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one will be fair caught. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to extend the play. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.